everyone, it's Carissa Wiley here for Concord and Ninth. Thanks for joining me today. Concord and Ninth is taking us back to our stamping roots with the new triple step Happy Day stamps and coordinating die set. I absolutely love that this is very much centered around this triple step stamping technique. And if you've been around stamping for a while, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, stick around. I'm going to show you how to use this. Now, this is a large 6x8 stamp set that includes 3 one-piece stamps that combine together to create this Oh Happy Day multicolored sentiment. It is so much fun to stamp these in a variety of colors and then add all of the little details as well. This stamp set also includes some sub-sentiments, as well as some floral pieces and some pattern pieces that you can stamp directly on top of the letters to give them some texture. It is so much fun to experiment with all the elements in this stamp set. The coordinating die set includes some dies that cut out some of the stamped elements like this happy word here or the floral pieces, but it also includes some great basics like that scripty, happy sentiment there, as well as this large scallop piece, which you can use for a variety of different card projects. So here's a look at all of those die cuts, die cut from various colors of cardstock. You can see how there's some great elements that can stand on their own. That happy die, which will die cut the stamped large happy greeting, as well as several floral elements, and of course, some hearts, and you know I love a good heart. So I want to show you how to use this brand new triple step Happy Day stamp set. I'm starting out with an A2 size card front here. It measures 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches, and I'm placing it into the center of my MISTI stamping tool. You could place it in the corner if you want to. I just wanted to have it kind of more centered up for you. I'm taking the first large stamp in this 3-set stamp process, and I'm placing it onto my card front in the center of my MISTI stamping tool, just making sure that the bottom of that A and the bottom of the arch on this stamp are kind of lined up in a straight fashion. I kind of use the grid on my MISTI stamping tool to help me. Once I've stamped that in Tide Pool ink, I'm going to grab the second stamp. When I position this onto my card front, I'm going to make sure that that floral in the upper right-hand corner and the bottom of my arch line up with the previously stamped elements. Trying to keep everything in kind of a straight fashion by using the grid on the lid of my MISTI to kind of help me position everything. I've stamped that in honeycomb ink, and now I'm moving on to the third stamp, which has the largest of the arches of that rainbow. Once again, I'm making sure that my rainbow pieces are evenly spaced. That scallop piece at the bottom is straight along the lines of my MISTI stamping tool. And then I'm going to ink this in Nectar ink and stamp it onto my card front. You're going to see that everything lines up so perfectly. This is not difficult to align. And then I can take the detail elements from the stamp set and stamp it over the top of the letters. That's, of course, optional. Here's a look at that finished piece when you use all 3 of those stamps together to create this adorable greeting. Now, I've used that stamped pattern, that triple step Happy Day pattern on the front of this mini shaped card. I used the scallop die in the die set to create my card base, and of course, I've added various details on top of the letters. I've also die cut that scripty happy greeting from some champagne cardstock and layered that over the top of the stamping. And I also added this embossed birthday greeting over that day to make this a birthday card. I also die cut several elements from some sorbet cardstock to bring in another color to this color palette, and I love this adorable mini card. For card number 2, I die cut that happy greeting using the coordinating die and combined it with a couple of the sentiments from the stamp set. That's So Very and For You. You can see that I've stacked it up on various layers of cardstock to give it a little bit of bulk. And then of course I layered that scripty happy greeting right over the top of that stamped happy greeting. I love combining those 2 elements together to get a really unique look. I think my favorite part about this triple step Happy Day set is that it really takes me back to my stamping roots. It allows me to get a little bit inky, and I love the adorable, colorful patterns you can create in just 3 steps. It's always a good day to wish someone a happy day, and this triple step Happy Day is the perfect stamp set for that.